Hey there. I'm just starting this a few minutes early because I want to make sure that we get Lady Roxanne on here without a hitch. So I'm coming on live a whole 1 minute early so we can get Lady Roxanne on here. So Roxanne, are you there? Comment to let me know that you're there and then we could pick you up, okay? Roxanne, calling Roxanne. We're going to interview live Lady Roxanne, one of our contributing authors in the Lightworkers Guidebook. Oh, shoot, it's backwards. Okay, anyway, I'm going to interview live Lady Roxanne. She's one of our contributing authors in the Lightworkers Guide to Getting Started. And here you are. All right, let's invite you. Hi, Ron. Roxanne, you disappeared. What happened? Okay, here we go, Roxanne. I think we got it. How you doing, Ron? All right, I think we got Roxanne. Yay, yay. I'm so excited to do this because Roxanne is amazing. Gotta love this internet that's supposed to make things faster and it actually slows things down. But I am grateful. I'm totally grateful. As a matter of fact, I need to clear my space and place with this whole energetic thing because it's kind of been on the whack lately. Roxanne, you need to accept. Did you accept your invite to come on screen? You're here, but did you accept my invite to come on screen? All right, let's do this again. We're adding you again. This is new to Roxanne, this whole adding on this.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, we got you. Yay.
Yes. Yeah,
Oh
tech
my
stuff is not my favorite thing.
Hey, you know what? That's a lot of people, but this is the world that we live in.
Yes.
World, this is Lady Roxanne. Roxanne, this is the world.
Hi. Hello, world.
Okay, so I'm going to start off by reading your bio out of the book so people get a snippet of what you're about, and then we'll go ahead with the interview questions, okay? So
Okay.
hang tight while I do your introduction. Lady Roxanna, through angelically guided readings and personal healing sessions, Lady Roxanna will help you raise your vibration and accelerate healing on all levels. Her energy is gentle, and your individualized session will be guided by the angels for your highest good. Lady Roxanna is a true Southern belle with a Celtic background, Irish and Scottish. She moved to New Orleans, Louisiana at the age of 10, so you could say she is a Celtic lass with some Southern sass. After Hurricane Katrina 2005, Lady Roxanna returned to her spiritual path and later received her Reiki Master Attunement in Bath, England in 2010. She then received clairvoyant training with Sage Taylor Goddard and graduated as an intuitive angelic miracle, I am healer, in 2015. Receiving her certification in Glastonbury, England was a magical experience with Archangel Michael at the Ancient Tor, which is Tower. Lady Roxanna then traveled to Scotland, a land which holds a special place in her heart. Her certifications include Reiki Master Sensei, Intuitive Angelic Miracle, which is I am, that is a healer, and a reader, Money Reiki, Grand Master, Soul Retrieval, Certified and Advanced Crystal Healer, and Sacred Activations Practitioner. She is a lifelong student of Feng Shui, numerology, and yoga, and she holds bachelor's degrees in nursing and psychology. Lady Roxanna works with Archangels Michael and Raphael, the Goddess, Ascended Masters, Reiki Masters, Sacred Numerology, and crystals to weave for you a uniquely powerful and magical session experience that will enhance your energy and your life for years to come. She looks forward to being of divine service to you if this resonates with your soul. You can connect with Lady Roxanna and learn more at her website, which is www.ladyroxanna.com. So that's www.ladyroxanna.com. We'll go ahead and post that too later in the thread, so people will be able to see your website and to check you out a little bit. So hello, thank you for coming. We're so excited to have you.
I'm so glad to be here. This is definitely a unique day for me. This is my first ever Facebook Live.
Well, congratulations. Woo woo.
My first, let's say, not my first shot out into the world, but definitely in the early beginnings.
Hey, everybody's got to start somewhere. And you know what? For this group, it's good for everyone to know that, because we have everybody at so many stages here in this group that are like before newbies, and then interim, and then masterful. And they're, you know what? Somebody brings something to the table, or everybody brings something to the table. So it's really awesome that we have this diverse group where everyone can share and love and support and push and help and heal and all that great stuff. I love this Lightworkers Guide family because of the diversity and that we can share. And you bring, oh my God, so much to the table. And I've been telling you for so long,
I know you
how
have.
you need to get out there so you can share all these divine gifts and energy with everybody, because there's a lot of people like you that, you know, are still kind of peeking out the door of the closet, you know?
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit more about what are your gifts? We kind of touched on really your certifications, but what are your natural born gifts? What have you noticed like early on in life and leading you up to this moment?
Well, even as a young child, I would have like intuitive dreams. And, you know, when you're small, it's kind of hard to, you know, really fathom and understand that you had this dream and then something happened.
Yeah.
And then you kind of get to this point, like, do you fear having a dream because what if it happens?
Yes, especially as a child.
Yes, yes. And so I have had, like I said, I've had a couple of, you know, I don't want to use the word catastrophic, but, you know, dreams that didn't turn out, you know, so well. And so that kind of, I think, put a little fear in me, and I just kind of turned things off for a little while. And I just kind of like, I mean, I could still do it, but you know how you like kind of ignore it and don't want to.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to what you just said.
Yes.
When you're kids and you don't have any guidance, you kind of turn it off because you don't want to be different, and you let it go for a while.
Yes. And let's see. Well, I was lucky in that my grandmother was very, I don't feel, I guess spiritual is maybe the best word. She wasn't real out about it, but she and I had a real special relationship, you know, regarding those kinds of things. And so she was sort of my guide. She kind of helped keep me, you know, where I didn't freak out so much about things. And then later on, I could always do this. And like I've told you in the past, I used to tell my husband things, and he just finally got to the point where he's like, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Stop talking.
Yep. Don't tell me. I'll find out when it happens.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of people don't want to know.
Yep. So I stopped telling him. And then like Hurricane Katrina was like the big, really like switch on again. That's when I met my best friend and Reiki teacher. And so while I was out of state, out of home for Katrina, thank goodness I had her, because she really helped me keep it together, you know, during the whole situation.
Yeah.
And I did Reiki 1 with her like immediately. We came home and I was like, all right, I want to do Reiki 2. So you just, kind of came, okay, whatever I can get back, let's do the next level. Let's do the next level. And when we actually got to the Sensi level, I was like, I don't know why we came up with the England thing, and was like, let's go to England and do this.
That's amazing.
And it is. And so I was like, okay, great, let's do this. And I took my husband and son along, and we went to Ireland, we went to London, and had all kinds of adventures. And you will read about a few of them in the book. I won't give away too much, but there are quite a few stories in there that you'll enjoy. And every time I travel, this is like one of the things that's really huge, and I've noticed, is every time I travel, there's always some place or some reason for me to be there, and I get something from it, or the next, step up on the ascension level, whatever it is. There's always something that happens for me and comes about whenever I travel. And I have decided that my ultimate really huge big goal is I want to have like high-end retreats, in Scotland, in Ireland, in Italy, wherever I feel called to have them. And so that is something that I am really, like, in the next couple of years, I really want to make that a very real part of my life, and a very real thing for anybody that feels drawn to come out and work with me, and work out with my other, spiritual, energetic friends, to help them on their path as well,
That would
and
be
have a beautiful
amazing.
place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be
Yeah.
amazing. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
What do you think is the core of the retreat? What would be the draw for people to go, other than the fact that it would be location?
Well, what I want the people that are really ready to do their spiritual work. And I want to have like a couple of other people, like we'll have like, maybe a yoga person, we'll have some nutrition people, we'll have a nice little variety of things that they could work on, uh, you know, better health, better eating, uh, more
Oh my God,
spirituality.
great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Any other gifts that you would like to share?
Oh goodness. Let's see. Well, I am clairvoyant by nature, and have really tried to work on my clairaudience. That is definitely coming along. And claircognizance is always there. Clairsentience, which is, anybody that has it, it's a little uncomfortable,
Yeah.
especially if you go out in a crowd or something, you just kind of can't help yourself. It's just like, oh, please, I don't want to feel all this. So yeah, those are definitely the main ones. And honestly, I
Can
find,
you share with everybody? You shared the Claire audience
yes,
and Claire sent it. Can you explain how that comes through for you? Because a lot of people,
yes,
that comes through different for different people. So if you can explain a little bit about how that comes through for you, so maybe other people
sure.
can identify.
Yes. My clairvoyance, I see pictures, symbols, numbers, letters, um, just about anything you could think of that they would show you. Definitely.
Do you get like videos? Sometimes I get like video or like TV snippets.
Yes. Yes. But most of the time it's more like a direct picture, or like numbers or letters.
Yes.
That's usually what it is.
Okay.
The clairaudience, I only get, it's not like it's a regular occurring thing. I get it at times. So sometimes I'm not sure if it's a combination of clairaudience and claircognizance. It's like you just know this is the
Yeah.
right answer. So it's probably a combination of both.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and of course, claircognizance, you just know it. I mean,
Yeah.
you just know it in your heart, you know it in your gut, you just know that's the right answer. And clairsentience, of course, is when you feel it. And if you, like I said, if you're a feeler, you know it. And you just feel it in your body. You get close to people, and you just kind of know, like, let me stay away from that person, or this person is okay. You just have to go with your feelings and
Yeah.
trust your feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any
Yeah.
other gifts? Because I know you have a lot that you'd like to share.
Well, I will give a little sneak peek. I am working on my certification for what we call a Zycam reading, which is a very intense, this is like a VIP day type reading. I will actually draw like a picture of your energy body, run your chakras, and tell you if there are any blocks or anything there that we need to work on, and then a whole host of other messages, whatever comes through, whether it's this particular angel or guide wants to work with you, whether it's you need this particular crystal, it would be a good idea to get you a small piece of tiger's eye or something and carry it with you. Any kind of like health, things like maybe you need to not have so much dairy, or you need to have more greens, just whatever they tell me that comes through. It's a very intense, like snapshot of your life at the moment when we do it.
Wow, that's
And
great.
you can actually, I mean, it's really a huge thing, and you can actually really get a lot of good out of it, and you can really make a lot of important changes in your life.
That's amazing. That would be, oh my gosh, that would be extraordinary for so many people that are willing to do that, of course.
Yes, and that's going to be the thing, is getting people to step up and do
Yeah.
it. I know anyone that's ever had one, they always come back for another. They do. They come back. It's like, hey, I did all this. Like, is it better? And generally they are. I mean, you can see that they've made changes in their life.
Yeah.
And so that's actually, I'm really looking forward to getting that up on the website. It's not something that a lot of people do. And so it's definitely going to be one of the like more specialized things I will be offering in the future. And that might even be something to put into the retreat as well. That might be something I might offer at the retreat,
Oh,
alive,
great.
in person I can. Yeah.
Wow. Yay.
Yes.
Anything
Yes.
else you would like to share?
Oh, wow.
You have so
Gosh.
many. I won't give
I
them away.
know. I forget them at times.
I know. I know what you mean.
I do. Well, you know what? And the other thing I've been working on, human design training as well.
Really?
I've completed up to level 3, and the next level would be level 4, which would be live in person with Shaitan.
Wow.
And he actually had one not too long ago, but I just could not go. That was right after my husband's mother died, and I said, I just can't leave him right now. I can't do
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
so I told him, I said, the next one you have, I'm there. So that will definitely be another ongoing part of my offerings, and just in general, like how to apply it to your life. And I know, Terry, you are what is the word? You are a very in-depth student of human design. You love human design as well.
Pretty
And
amazing. If people have
it
not had human
is.
design, you have got to do it. If anything, just for intrigue and interest, you will learn so much about yourself. Let me
Yes, you
make a little
will.
note to put the human design link. Because
Yeah.
seriously, oh my gosh, it's already in the group. I've already listed it in the group, but I will post it again in this thread for those of you that don't know what human design is. It is the most
Yes.
amazing read of who you are. So I'm
Yes.
going to
And I
post
will.
that.
I was gonna say, I will say that if you ever work long term with Amy, that's definitely part of her program, is
Yeah.
getting your human design done. And once you have that, I swear, you just don't look at things the same way.
Well, I think it
You really
really, really
don't.
helps you understand you and why you respond and do the things that you do.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's just in your innate nature, which not necessarily can be changed, but you can learn a workaround once you know why you do what you do, why you respond the way that
Yes.
you respond, why you think the way that you think. It's also so helpful for your kids. I had all my kids done, so it helps you understand them better and to raise them better instead of your typical on the fly like we all learn, because there's no manual in raising
Yes.
kids, right?
Exactly.
So amazing. Yes, I
Yes.
will post that for
Yes.
everybody. That's so
Okay.
awesome. Quay, do you
Yeah.
remember Quay? She's also doing human design.
Okay.
So tell us, because there's so many things that you do besides your gifts. Tell us
Yes.
whatever you want to share about what you do and how that helps for people. What does that do for people that would come see you?
Well, the thing with me is that Like I said, I'm very gentle. You will never feel overwhelmed or like this is too much or I'm very, very gentle. We will take it easy, whatever, however it feels the best and right way for you. And the angels and the guides, they all know that. I mean, it only ever is what is best for you at the time. And it's never more than you can handle. It's always gentle and easy. And I know right now people are feeling a little, I don't want to say overwhelmed, but it just feels a little strange because I know everyone's been talking about how they can't sleep this week. And it's just, part of the ascension. And I know I was
Hmm.
chiming into Amy earlier. I was like, I'm glad I'm not the only one because I was feeling really alone this week with that. Being up at 4 a.m. every night was just like, no, this is not
That's
funny.
so funny that you said that. She just texted me today about
Yeah.
4:44 in the morning, and I started laughing. I'm like, oh my
Yes.
God, I am seeing
Yes.
444 everywhere.
Yes. Yes,
Everywhere.
she
It's
has.
popping up all the time, and it's about ascension,
Exactly.
right?
That's exactly. And that's the thing is, people just have to pay attention to the signs that they see around them every day
That's so
because
true.
they're there. They're
Hmm.
there. Just pay attention. And especially if you keep seeing the same thing over and over again, there's a message, folks. They're trying to get your attention. That's definitely,
So
where it's
true.
going. Yeah.
If somebody were to go to your website, what would they find as far as what you do and what you offer?
Well, right now, I mean, it's not in the best shape yet, but they would see a longer in-depth bio about what I do. And I offer email readings, I offer personal sessions, and I offer a 3-pack of personal sessions at a discounted price. Now, when I complete the certification for the Zycam readings, they will actually go in the place of the package readings.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I am also working on an ebook, Crystals for Empaths, that I intend to be my opt-in gift when they go to the website. Yes.
Yay! That's
Yes.
awesome.
And so, like I said, the techie stuff is not my thing, so it takes me, it seems like it takes me longer, I'd rather just do the work, truly.
I know.
And yeah. So, and that's more fun anyway, it's more fun to just do the work. And so that's the tech stuff is not my, it's not my favorite thing. And I need to, as we go on down the pike, I'm going to have to find someone, a virtual assistant or,
Oh, absolutely.
someone to take care of those things for me. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Because there's so
Yeah,
much that you really don't want to have to do. it's
exactly.
it's so nice to
Exactly.
have a VA.
Yes. Yes. I keep joking. I keep telling my husband, I said, when I really get good at this, I said, I want to have a personal chef.
Yeah.
That's just like my dream, just to have someone to cook for me so I don't have to worry about it, and someone that would, like cook healthy stuff so that you didn't
Hmm.
have to worry about what you're eating either.
I say
Yeah.
that too. It'd be so nice to have that because I don't live to eat like a lot of people do. I eat
Thank you.
to live.
Right.
So
Yes.
it's kind of an annoying thing to have to do for me. I know that sounds totally crazy because people I like food, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of a
Yes.
pain in the neck in my day. I got to take time to eat something.
Yeah, well, yeah, and it's like, you're working on something and it's like I don't want to stop to have to make dinner, and my husband and my son are like, what's for dinner? And I'm like, I don't know, figure it out. So I mean, I think that would be the greatest thing is I just, get a chef and let her handle things, or him, whoever it is. But just someone to cook and feed us healthy food so I don't have to worry about it. And I'll just keep working over here helping
Right.
everybody ascend.
Right.
Okay?
We already went over your ton of
Oh,
certifications. Which
yes.
ones would you say are your favorite that you kind of implement in your practice the most?
Well, I would probably say my favorite is the crystal healing. I probably don't use it as much in my healing sessions themselves, in that, as far as doing a full crystal session, but I will, whatever comes up for anyone, whatever particular gem or crystal that you need to be working with, I will, bring that up. Why don't you get a piece and, carry it with you? Get a touchstone, get, you know, however you would like to do it. If you want a nice big chunk and put it on your altar, go right ahead. So I do bring up crystals for people. I just don't seem to offer as many full crystal sessions as I would like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you do the
And
most? What do you find yourself doing the most right now?
actually, what I've been doing the most is the angel healings. And since I've been working on the certification for the Zycams, I have like 3 people lined up for Zycams in the next like week and a half.
Oh, Lisa says she would like to know, where did you get the crystal healing certificate, or your certification for crystal healing?
I got that through Hibiscus Moon.
Can you post that in the thread when we get off of here?
I can, yes, I can do that. I'll have to look it up, but yes, Audrey Christie is also a Hibiscus Moon advanced crystal
Oh,
master.
really?
Yes, she is.
That's great.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, and she's great. She was a school teacher, so she loves teaching people about crystals.
That's a
So
great
yes,
thing. God,
I
even
will
for
get that
like
up here.
school age kids or even younger nowadays.
Well, actually, I mean, I guess she might teach kids. I know just most of the people that are like people like us, that's always the ones that were in my class were other healers and spiritual minded people. And of course, women. I don't think I ever saw a man. I'm not going to say there couldn't be, but you know, it tended to be women. But yeah, she was a teacher and she loves teaching, and it's, yeah, you would definitely enjoy that. And I will get that up a little bit later.
How do you think that the Lightworkers Guide to Getting Started fits in with how you help people?
Oh, wow. I think, you know, this book is really great for everybody. It doesn't matter if you are the beginner or if you are like Merlin the magician. We all need reminding sometimes of simple
Yeah,
things
so
that we
true.
forget to do. I mean, come on. Um, Amy was giving the class the other day on, we were clearing a space.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, and see, I have like the gigantic 7-inch weaver. Okay. So it's like my arms get tired while I'm there. And we're like 30 minutes into it. I'm like, Amy, this thing is still swinging. It's like crazy. And she's like, all right, go check Paul. I get that it's on Paul. So after we completed that, I went and spent 20 minutes on my husband after. So this was like 50 minutes. I'm going with this like 7-inch weaver. And it's like my arms were like about ready to fall off.
Do you have it? Do you have
So
it handy?
well, actually, it's on my desk. It's not
Okay.
close to me.
Okay.
But the thing is, you know, it was just nice to be reminded. She's like, Roxanne, no, stop. Go do Paul first and then go back and do the house. Because whatever it is, she's like, he's just dragging it through the house, you know? So I'm like, okay, gotcha. So, like I said, 20 minutes on him, you know, and I'm like, all right, we're complete. But by then my arms were like ready to fall off. So I actually need to go back and finish doing the rest of the house now. But yeah, it's just nice, you know, to be reminded of those things. And like I said,
Yes.
we all know them, but of course we forget, or we just, you know, oh, you know what? I haven't done that in 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, I need to go
Mm-hmm.
do that. So that's the really nice thing about this book is it's all the basic things are there. You know, just read it and remember to go do it.
Yeah, back to basics. A
Yeah,
lot of times masterful
exactly.
people need to be reminded to go back
That's
to basics.
exactly. And they're all there.
Do
Yeah.
you personally have a favorite part of the book, and what is it and why?
Oh gosh, you know what it is. It's all of our personal stories. I mean, that's the fun. All the experiences that we have collected, you know, over time,
Mm-hmm.
and they're the fun things. And then when you tell someone who's never experienced that before, you know, that sense of awe and wonder and surprise on their face, you know, like, oh wow, and then what happened? And you know, how did you deal with that? What do you do about that? So that's always the fun part is to go and see what other people have been through and find out what they know,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, hey, I don't want to do that in my life, so let me make sure I do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was really the fun part. And you know, I honestly I wish I have never met Jen in person. Okay. I mean, we worked on this book together. I know Amy has known her for quite a while, and I think she's been like um, like virtual retreats with us over the time. So I've never met her. So I kind of wish she was here so we all could like be together.
Yeah.
And you know, the thing I was thinking that we didn't do or didn't think about, I would truly love to have a copy of the book just for myself, that we all autograph it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And you know, I didn't think about this till right before we were coming on to do this. That might be like something like say a really awesome prize or something, you know, like
Heck yeah, for all of us to
a
be able
copy.
to sign that.
Yes.
Because it's a super
Yes.
rarity that you would see all of us together.
Exactly.
Amy's coming, she's coming to Cali on the
Yes.
26th, and we're going to do a VIP intensive. And then her and
Yeah.
I are going to go refuel in Sedona for a couple days.
Oh,
So we
awesome.
had discussed the possibility of doing, a VIP intensive in Sedona, or do we just want to go and relax and refuel? So I think we're just going to go relax and refuel because we're going to do a
Okay.
VIP intensive here,
Yes.
where
I
I
wish I
live
could come.
in my local area. Yeah. Oh my God. We're going to have to plan that. I think doing a Sedona retreat just for us, or maybe we could open it up to others too, because she loves doing retreats. I love attending
Yes.
them, but I'm not a big
Yes.
retreat planner.
Yes.
That would
You know,
be
it's
awesome.
I was
That's a
gonna
good
say it's
idea
funny.
though. I like that. Are you going
Yeah.
to be able to make the retreat um, next
In
month?
July. I'm planning. I mean, I'm gonna do my best. My husband's gonna be going to England at the same time.
Yeah.
So I plan on coming. It's just a question of finding, you know, someone for my son to stay with for a couple of days when the overlap occurs.
Yeah, no,
But
I
you know,
got you.
it's funny that you mentioned Sedona, because, and I know you know how desperately we want to move. And it's been funny because Arizona has been coming up for me like left and right. And another energetic friend was telling me just actually like a couple of days ago, she's like, you know, I really can see you in Sedona and really making that community a home. And I'm just thinking, I mean, because I've been to Sedona and I love it, but it's just
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I could actually picture myself living there,
Yeah. It's a good
you
place to
know?
visit, but to live there,
Yes.
I don't know.
That's what I've been kind of thinking too. I'm like, yeah, I love going there, but I don't know if I would want to stay, you know, permanently. So that may be an interesting thing. I mean, if we end up there, we might just, hey, folks, come to Sedona. We're having a retreat in Sedona.
Hey, maybe it's just a one stop. Maybe it's just one place, a
Right.
getaway home retreat. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes. That
Not
might be
necessarily
interesting.
to live 365 days out of the year, but
Right. But yeah, that would definitely be, I think, a great um, retreat, you know,
oh,
thing to do,
absolutely. There's
because
so
people
much.
love to come.
It's so much to
Yeah.
do. It's a very powerful and energetic place. A lot of people, as you
Yes.
know, go to Sedona to visit the vortexes because there's a lot of healing properties within that vortex. Even just getting within a certain distance of the vortexes, they have so many, but it's
Yes.
it's oh, it's so incredible. The energy there is just amazing. I mean, as soon as you like roll up on Sedona, it's just like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yes. Yes.
I love it, love it.
Yes.
So, what's next for you after this book launch? You already mentioned the new certification that you're working
Yes.
on, but
Yes.
where do you see yourself going after this launch?
Well, you know, it's interesting. I was actually working on another book and I actually like pushed it aside so I could do this book. And so I actually really do need to get back to work on that other book, because we haven't actually had the deadline yet, but I need to get back to work on it because that'll be coming out probably early next year. So that's something else I need to be doing. And plus, like I said, my heart is really, we want to move. And so I just really feel like this summer is going to be one of those nonstop summers, in that we'll be looking for places to go. I'll, you know, be wanting to go see Amy in July, and my husband will be taking off, and before we know it, it'll be time for my son to go back to school.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a really jam-packed, busy summer. And the best thing I could say, I mean, I'll be in this group. I'll be, the website. I'm on Instagram and Twitter as well. And so anybody that wants to connect to me, I will be available. Um, Maybe not in the traditional way that we think, but I will be checking in and I will be around. So please speak up, don't be afraid to say anything.
I was just making myself a note to remind myself to post all these particular things. So, to post all your social media so people can connect with you,
Yes.
information on the retreat, human design,
Yes.
your website, and
Yes.
oh, to post the crystal certification site.
Yes. Yes. I will do that.
Actually, if you want to get together, all the certifications that you have, because some of these may be like
Okay.
totally new to people. They've never even heard of some of the stuff that you have. So if you can get together the information on the certifications that you have, and we could post that in the thread too. So if
Okay.
there are people that are interested in the things that you've done, or even just to research, they won't even know if they're interested until they research it. If you post it
True.
in the thread, it would make it very easy for people to find. That would be amazing if you could do that.
Okay.
I'll post the rest.
Yes.
But if you can post all the certifications and where they can obtain those certifications, or at least information,
Okay.
I will post
Sure.
everything else.
Okay.
All
I can
right.
certainly do that.
Do you have anything else that you would like to share, or does anybody have any questions that they would like to ask Miss Lady Roxanna?
Yeah,
Because
please.
she's a
Please.
busy lady. She's a very busy lady, and this is the only time you're going to catch her like live and in person to ask her questions. So now
Yeah.
is the time to ask any questions that you may have. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yes.
You got her live here now. So if you got a question, just bring it on there so we can address it now.
Definitely.
Otherwise, snooze you lose. Just saying.
Yeah. Please speak up. Yeah.
I know.
I actually love live questions. I mean, it's easier, rather than coming on and like, hey, what am I going to talk about? I just love responding to what people say they want.
Well, real time is
Yeah,
way better
exactly.
for so
Yes.
many reasons. It really is way
Yeah.
better to do real time live Q&A.
Yes. Yes.
There's more interaction than just asking the question and getting the answer, because you might not get the full answer, or you may have not posed your question in such a way that it answers correctly.
Right. And plus too, I know we had a few things we intended to cover, and it's like I know we kind of went, not way off, but we went on other little tiny tangents while we were talking. So
That happens in conversation, makes it real. We keep
yes,
it real here,
yes,
right?
yes, we do. Yes, we do.
All right. Well,
Okay.
I don't see any questions coming up, other than the crystal healing certification, and we'll post all her other
Yes, I will
certifications.
definitely do that.
But I know this is backwards, and I'm sorry, but book launch is live May 15th. I will also, let me make a note since I'm going to say this. I will also post the site for you to sign up for reminders. You will get a
Yes.
reminder the day before launch, and then launch date, you will get the actual link where you can go and buy the book on May 15th, because you want to be at least one of the first 200 verified purchasers.
Yes.
We'll give you instructions, but basically, the first 200 people that purchase and show us proof of purchase, if you're one of the first 200 people, you will get the bonuses that we have been mentioning all week. I mentioned some yesterday, and Amy's going to post actually and talk about the whole list on either Sunday or Monday. You'll get to see it's.
Okay.
She keeps saying it's over $1,800. I personally have not sat down, and
I think it's more than that.
it's way more than that.
Yeah.
It's way more than that, because just between her and I alone, we're both offering 5 one-on-one sessions that are valued at $497. So that's over $2,400 each, and that doesn't include all the other bonuses. Plus, Lady Roxanna threw in some extra added bonuses that we will go over. Not today, unless you want to share that.
Whatever you would like.
Do you want to share the bonuses that you're going to add?
I can. I definitely can.
All right. I'm sure they love that.
Okay.
Do you guys want to hear her bonuses? Because it's amazing. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. I am going to give away by drawing one personal session, which has a value of $197. That is a 1-hour session with me. And I'm also going to offer 5 sessions at $99 each, which is half price of my normal price. And I'm also going to give, for the entire 200 people that are the first purchasers, I am going to do a 30-minute distance money Reiki session for all of those 200 people. And I will send an email ahead of time telling you, how to prepare and what to expect. And I will send a follow-up email after I'm complete, to tell you what were the highlights for the group and what, whatever messages come through. And I will share that with you in email after I'm done.
That's incredible.
Okay.
Who wouldn't want a money raking session? Really?
I know,
Come on,
right?
you guys, that's probably got to be.
Everybody gets one.
That's got to be the most
that was,
valuable, I think, out of all that. Because the
well,
number one thing that everybody wants is what? Money, right?
well, of course. But I think I thought was nice was that everybody in the first 200 will guarantee get something. That was the
Yes,
thing about
absolutely.
that. Yeah.
Absolutely. The first 200 verified purchasers are going to get a lot, but we're also doing
Yes.
a lot of drawings as added bonuses,
Yes.
which is even more exciting. There's like so much. I'm so excited because I love giving stuff away. So I'm so
Yes.
excited to be able to do this, you know?
Yeah. Yes.
Um,
Oh, I have one little tidbit I want to drop on everybody. And I'm not like an astrology specialist. I just follow the trends of what's going on. But Tuesday, when the book launches, will be the last day of Mars in Capricorn, which is like like the most awesome like business aspect for Mars. And also at the same time, Uranus will be going into Taurus, which is going to be major life changes for all of us. It's going to be new beginnings, totally different energy. Things will be so different, folks. And of course, Saturn is retrograde this whole time as well. And, Saturn being the taskmaster that he is. So I just find it really funny that we have this amazing, interesting, twist astrologically, around the book. And plus,
yeah.
it's going to be the new moon as well. So, I mean, let's just throw all of those things in there and just give everybody, like, this huge, energetic, like, shake up party.
Mm-hmm.
So, definitely be there, folks. Lots is going to be going on. Don't miss out.
That's for sure. Boom. Pow.
Definitely.
Well, that's super exciting. I'm so glad you threw in those extra bonuses. Super, super excited. As a matter of fact, Amy just sent me the email with the list that she's going to get to go over either, I forget what day, Sunday or Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, Sunday or Monday. She's going to go rattle off the whole list of bonuses for the book launch. Might be a while.
Wow.
Very, very long list, but I'm totally excited. I just want to ask you one more thing.
Yes.
Because I know a lot of people are interested about this because we've been posting in the group on Tuesdays and Fridays for free readings for people to practice. And then, of course, just to give back for those masterful people that do it for a living,
Yes.
just to volunteer and to give back and to help and teach and support and all that. Do you do mediumship? That's a big one. A lot of people ask about mediumship, so they would like to talk to their passed on loved ones, not just the angels and their guides and the ascended masters, etc.
Yes, I do. I have not, it's not like an offering I put on the website yet, but I do. It has come up in readings before. I have done it for friends, teachers, other, spiritual people that I know. And so, yes, it definitely will be an offering in the future for sure. It's, been one of those I've kind of like not really kept it under the table, but it's evolving.
Yeah.
And so, yes, it will definitely be an offering, a little bit further on down the road. It will definitely be on there. Yes.
Awesome. All
And
right.
if anybody really wanted that specifically, just, reach out, send me a message, or, post something in the group if that's what your specific interest is.
You know what, that being said, the bonuses that you're offering, do you want to elaborate a little bit more on what that is, a session with you? What are they going to get when they get with you?
Okay. What they're going to get is a 1-hour personal healing session that is, basically run by the angels and your guides. I go exactly where they guide me and what they want us to do. You can definitely bring up any issue or whatever thing that you want to work on. We can totally address that. But what I find is they know your soul better than we do. And so whatever is the most important thing for you to work on, or whatever issue is really big in your life at the time, they generally either they help you ascend, they find a way for us to deal with it. We use different measures. I do cord cutting. take you on shamanic journeys, whatever needs to be done for your best session, whatever that is.
That's awesome, because a lot of people could use that too, I'm sure.
Yes. Yeah. It's, you know, it's definitely divinely guided.
We are 45 minutes past the hour, unless there's something else that you guys want to need to know, or unless there's something, some big surprise, because you've already given away a lot of surprises, Roxanne.
Yes, we
unless
did.
There's anything else you would like to give away or share?
I probably shouldn't give away anything else, because we're like, hey, we want to save this for the big reveal, you know, you're telling everybody already. So.
I know. All right.
I might ought to be quiet and like save the things for last little.
It's hard, right? It's hard to not like give things away.
I know, and I mean, they probably could come up with something else, but I just thought that the money Reiki session to me was the great thing was that everybody got it.
Yes, that's
and
flipping awesome.
Yeah. So I mean, it's always nice to win prizes, but you know how when you go to something and you seem like you never win, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's like, I thought, well, at least this way, if all 200 people, I give everyone the same session, then everybody wins. You know, everybody got something special, and you got an energy process just for you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for providing
You're
that.
welcome.
That's amazing. All right. This book is backwards, I know, but Lightworkers Guide to Getting Started. It launches Week 15 Tuesday. I will post, again, for those of you that missed it, Lady Roxanna is going to post all of her social media, so you can follow her. I'm going to post information on the retreat for those of you that may be interested in the retreat in July. I will also post the information for Human Design, Lady Roxanna's website, and Lady Roxanna, again, she's going to post all the certification information for those of you that may be interested in the certifications that she currently has and is working on, because you never know. You never know until you search it out. It may be something that totally jives with you, but you're not going to know until you look at it, right? So that's it for now. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Thank you, Roxanne, for providing this time with us. Much appreciated. Love, and appreciate you so much. And hopefully we'll get to see each other at retreat, because it's been too long, girl.
I know. So you're planning on coming in July as well?
Well, that's my intention, but I have a lot of things hanging in the balance too that could prevent that from happening, which would really piss me off. But you know.
Yeah, please no. I need to see you, because it feels like forever.
I know.
Yeah. And you know what? I'll bring some books with me, and we can at least get some copies with like all. You know what?
Yes, we should. We should definitely all sign a whole bunch, so at least we each have those that we can offer as whatever, because that's gold right there. Getting all of us together.
Yes. And what is it they say? They're more valuable when they're signed. So it's like, I thought, boy, that would be like a jackpot if all four of us were on that would
so true.
The best.
That's a great idea. I like that. You go, girl.
Yeah. that might be like a secret surprise bonus or something, if we could actually pull that off, like someone get a copy with all four authors.
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool. I would love to win something like that.
I would.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm all about winning bonuses and prizes too.
I know, definitely. I'm just serious, folks. Do not miss this book. I mean, this is going to be, it's just the best thing for everybody. I mean, beginner, advanced, old hand, new hand, whatever. I mean, it's for everybody. It really is. And I'm making the intention right now. Terry will be there in July, so I can see her, and Amy and Terry and I will be together, which will be the first time in, probably like 2 years, maybe.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that, because I miss you guys.
All right, let's set the intention now. We will all be there.
Yes, we will all be together. Divine and exact perfect moment.
Yes. All right, girl. I'm going to turn you loose. Thank you, everybody.
Okay.
I love and appreciate you all.
Thank you so much.
Have an amazing weekend.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye now.